To the next fight.
Now, this is just strange to me. Frank Mir versus Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
Frank Mir got hurt, tweaked the knee, and all he said he needed was an extra 2 weeks. But in the article that I posted on the forum, go to the forum and sign up and you can read it. He said, does that make any sense to you? I can't even recite it.
I'm just so confused with the whole thing. Like, Mir might be playing some, I don't know, maybe he's got some type of head games going on, or what stuff he's trying to throw out there, or twist people up. I don't know Frank Mir. I mean, I haven't hung out with him. Have you hung out with him? I'm just asking.
Glad we're trying to do a serious clip here.
Okay, go ahead. George knows I'm never serious. But
if we see the Frank Mir who just picked apart Nogueira, Brock Lesnar stands no chance. None.
Are you serious?
No chance.
You don't. Now, why do you say you don't think he stands no chance?
Because, all right, let's face it.
Do you remember the first fucking 2 minutes of the first Brock Lesnar Mir fight?
Yeah.
Before the ref got in the middle and separated it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think would have happened if that ref didn't stop it?
It would have been bad.
For who?
For Mir.
Okay.
But
so
that's not what happened.
Oh. See, y'all, do you motherfuckers out here see what I got to deal with on a daily basis? No, not a daily basis, because I would have fucking... but a weekly basis, okay? So you're thinking that Lesnar just straight up doesn't stand a chance against Mir?
Well, not necessarily doesn't stand a chance.
You're reneging on your shit. Now you're gonna make this video get very unserious.
No. I'm trying to clarify it for people like yourself.
I like when George gets niggified. You know what I'm saying? He has. I mean, you know what I mean? He'll be like, I'm just trying to clarify. I love that shit, man.
Like athlete.
Huh?
Like athlete?
Like athlete. So what are you trying to clarify to me?
Okay, here's the thing. Every fighter who steps in the ring stands a puncher's chance. Period.
Okay.
End of story. You're not in there if you didn't. I mean, one punch to the right spot, you're going to sleep. I don't care how big or how small you are.
Right.
It's a fact.
Okay.
Now, Mir's hand game and his blocking and his stand-up looked vastly superior to anything Brock Lesnar has showed us.
Right.
If Brock Lesnar goes and takes him down, then what? You've already been tapped once.
Right.
So my thing is Brock Lesnar's got to keep it to the feet and try to keep the distance. Because if Mir gets inside of you...
But suppose Brock Lesnar just attacks him like a fucking bull.
He'll make a mistake.
Now you got to understand this too. This is what people have to understand. People that are kind of thinking, and I don't know what's going to happen with this fight because this really is a hard fight.
Flip a coin.
You really can. But what people realize when he fought Nog, just recently, Mir fought Nog, he was dealing with a much smaller man, and a much weaker man.
Yeah.
And stuff like this. And, I mean, I think one of the problems that got Mir in trouble is he was just so outpowered, and it's just like, oh, my God, I'm getting hit with a hurricane this quick. Now, the bottom line is if Lesnar can attack Mir like he did last time and just become somewhat overwhelming and not get caught, in the meantime taking the ground, is he going to be able to finish off quick with the ground and pound? Because you know what? If he can't do that, then I got to agree with you. I think if the longer the fight goes on, it favors Mir. You know, I don't think he can do to Mir what he did to Heath Herring.
Well, I think Mir needs to look at what Randy Couture did. Randy Couture was much smaller than Mir, much smaller than Brock Lesnar. He made it through the first round.
Right.
And let's face it, if Randy Couture doesn't get caught with that punch in the back of his head,
we
might not even. Right, we might not be tall.
Yeah,
but
he clubbed him like a well.
Right.
But that's how.
But he stands a puncher's chance. That's what I'm saying.
He hit him like this.
Like Bob Sapp. Have you ever watched that big fight?
Yeah.
That shit's retarded. That is the worst person in the world. Right. He throws 3 punches like timeout.
Right. But I mean, that's what's kind of crazy is power.
So what we're getting back to is who do you think is going to win that fight?
Please let us know.
Mir or Lesnar? And they're fighting on UFC 100, which I hope is a
We're hoping they're fighting on UFC 100. Right now, today, March, whatever the fuck it is, 11th, we're saying UFC 100 because that's what it's tentatively supposed to be. But you and I both know shit changes quick in the UFC. Not because it's anybody else's fault.